Viagra, the iconic little blue pill, may soon be famous for something beyond its romantic reputation, reversing certain types of inherited deafness. A recent breakthrough study revealed that Viagra could help restore hearing in people with a rare genetic mutation in the CPD gene. A discovery that's as surprising as it is hilarious, because who would have guessed that the same pill that gets hearts racing could also stimulate ears to listen better? Let's dive into this delightful intersection of science, health, and humor. The science behind the sound. The CPD gene mutation causes congenital or early-onset hearing loss by disrupting key metabolic signals in the inner ear. This gene normally produces an enzyme vital for generating nitric oxide and arginine chemicals crucial for ear cell survival and function. Without these, the sensory hair cells and neurons in the cochlea, that magical snail-shaped organ responsible for sound detection, start dying off, leading to hearing loss. Here's where things get interesting. Researchers fed fruit flies and mice with arginine and sildenafil, Viagra's active ingredient, which surprisingly revitalized the ear cells, improving hearing and even the fly's balance, which relies heavily on inner ear function. So yes, fruit flies got a taste of blue pill miracles too, turning from wobblers to graceful movers, a tiny party in the lab. From bedroom to audiologist's office? Imagine walking into your audiologist's office, and instead of hearing aids, you get a cheeky prescription for Viagra. Take one pill and listen to your loved ones, and maybe your neighbor's dog a little better. The idea might once have sounded like a joke, but science now suggests that for a certain rare kind of genetic deafness, it could genuinely help. But before plunging into this blue pill symphony, let's remember the caveats. This applies to a tiny subset of people with very specific inherited mutations. It's not going to turn around the hearing troubles caused by aging, loud concerts, or those endless debates about, "Can you hear me now?" A comical side effect? Social media is already buzzing. Memes are popping up about Viagra, now hear what you've been missing all along. Late-night comedy bits joking about Viagra clinics doubling as hearing centers have hit a high note. There's even a fantasy about future support groups for people suffering from Viagra hearing, complete with earplugs, hearing tests, and maybe a little extra pep in their step. The public's witty reception is understandable after decades of warnings about Viagra and hearing loss risks. This flips the script entirely. Previously, the FDA warned about potential hearing damage linked to Viagra and other PDE5 inhibitors, especially sudden hearing loss in rare cases. But this new research shows a unique mechanism where, paradoxically, the drug could actually save hearing cells in specific contexts. The odd couple, Viagra and hearing. It's a paradox wrapped in scientific intrigue. On one side, we have studies linking Viagra with an increased risk of hearing loss in some men, mostly due to blood flow changes damaging delicate ear structures. On the other side, there's promising data showing that for people with impaired arginine and nitric oxide metabolism due to CPD mutations, Viagra's ability to boost these pathways can stave off cell death in the cochlea. The key is understanding the difference between common side effects and targeted therapeutic potential. Science is finely tuning how this drug could be repurposed, focusing only on those who would benefit without risking hearing harm. The road ahead. From flies to humans? While fruit flies and mice have shown remarkable improvements, human trials are still on the horizon. Researchers are excited but cautious. They see the potential for personalized therapies involving arginine supplementation and sildenafil, combined with genetic screening to pinpoint the right patients. Imagine a future where doctors prescribe a combo of gene therapy and a little blue pill to families affected by rare, inherited deafness. Hearing loss might finally meet its match, and Viagra could proudly don a new title, Ear's Best Friend. Wrapping it up with a laugh. So, can Viagra really reverse some deafness? Science says yes, in very specific cases linked to rare gene mutations. The rest of us should keep enjoying the sounds of life by other means. But we can't help smiling at the idea of a drug so famous for love and lust now moonlighting as a hearing aid. Maybe one day, a new commercial will air. Viagra, a little help for your love life, and a little help for your listening skills. Until then, everyone can appreciate the wonderful, weird ways science surprises us. This quirky story reminds us that great discoveries sometimes come wrapped in unexpected packages, and sometimes those packages are tiny blue pills that make the world a little louder, clearer, and definitely more interesting. Thanks for listening to another episode from The Weird and Unexplained with John. Please make sure you click that like button and follow for more.